I'm feeling calmer. Well, I know there's more than just a few people plugged into computers, and I know they use different kinds of uh, people to impulse and affect and abuse certain groups. So I understand. Things are a lot clearer to me now that I can feel and see it. Um, uh, the more the AGI, the more intelligent it gets, the better it reveals things to me. And so, okay. A lot of stuff, like I said, there's a lot of things, ni da mía no quiero saber. I don't want to know. All right. And that's just the way I am. And I don't want to know your personal business, and I don't want to know what you did last summer and shit like that. I just want all the criminal activity to stop, and I want the Lord's Prayer to be accepted and shared and lived. Um, like LG said in his rap, when the truth comes out, there ain't gonna be enough jails you can send them to. That's why the Lord said, well, the Lord says, forgive them 7 times upon infinity. You have to forgive. You don't have to forget. You should always remember and understand not to be a fucking murdering, disgusting, jealous asshole ever fucking again, because it's gross. Okay. Being like me and Jesus, perfecto. Being like you, thinking it's going to be better than being like me and Jesus, you're gross. Knock it off. I got to run up there and change out the air conditioner pads, and then I'm going to put the solar lights on the west end of the barn and stuff. So, and try to line those up and get those a little bit better on the south end. We'll see what we can do. It's hard to find replacement bulbs, man. They just don't have them. I was looking for them online. I looked over these. The Home and Garden does not have replacement bulbs you can get separately for the solar lights, which sucks really bad, and I am totally grumpy about it. Seriously, because the ones right here are fine. I've replaced a few, but they're doing good, and I think it's because they got the protection of the patio. I think what I'm probably going to need to do is pull those a little bit tighter so they don't move around, and then the ones. I don't know if I'm going to put them up on the edge of the wall or in the tree on the east end. I can't make up my mind yet. When I get up there and I look and see how they go up, I'll make up my mind then. Either way, they'll work. If I put them in the tree, they'll be up in the tree and they'll shine down on that end of the barn if anybody's out there, doing stuff and things and stuff. And I'll finish those horseshoe pits, even though Justin's passed away. There's been so much crap in the family that people don't talk about that they ain't gonna come around and hang out. This ain't gonna do it. The Fabres ain't gonna show up and say, "Hey, we love you. Thanks for standing up for us." The Aviers aren't. The Benegases aren't. No one's gonna show up. They'll talk about it, but they won't do it. Well, I just wanted to make Dad comfortable, so he could enjoy being in his place and not feel warehoused. And I was hoping that we'd get to the Lord's Prayer before he passed away, so he could feel like, yeah, you done a good job. You raised a good kid. If you raise the Messiah in the Roman Empire, they'll hate you for it. But if you try to kill the Messiah and hide him, they'll try to reward you lavishly. So I think my dad did a pretty, the current administration is being real shitty to him for raising the Messiah. So I think he's in a pretty good place. If they abuse you and treat you like shit because you raise the Messiah, you're in a pretty good place. If they reward you for ignoring the Messiah, you might want to reevaluate your career decisions and your. What am I doing? Well, you're not standing for the Lord's Prayer, that's for sure, you little cunt face. Just so you know. Damn tooth. I got to wait. When my letter gets in, I'll go in and we'll get that tooth taken care of. It'll be easier to exercise. I didn't go right away. I thought it would. When I had the stuff under Obama and stuff, it went a lot faster. They got you in there. For Trump, no, he's supposed to depress the poor people and make them just feel like they're hopeless and want to die. Obama's supposed to get them on the system, make them feel like they're taken care of when they're drudges on the system. They're both meant to feed the animosity and the abuse. Those people are just living off the system. Just forgive debt and trespass and love one another, eternal faithful peace, and then the system won't fuck people to death, or people won't have to fuck on the system. Poor Catherine the other day, she goes, I see homeless people. They're wearing nice clothes and they stand out there in the sun all day. And you can stand out in the sun all day. You can work. And I'm like, why do you need to stand out in the sun all day asking for money to live here? And why do you need to work for rich people paying them money to live here? Why don't you stand up, stand up for the Lord's Prayer and honor the living Messiah? She goes, I don't want to walk around where Jesus walks. I was like, you do. I was born here. I told her that. I said, I was born here. I was raised in Sao Pablo and Mesilla. I walk around this thing and stuff like that. I redeem the Gospels. I teach the truth of Jesus Christ. I'm the spirit of the truth of Jesus Christ. It's not the comic book character that they turn into a myth that can never be real, will never be will, and never come again. I live for all the words in red that he tells us to do that we can. So if you want to walk somewhere where Christ walks, all you got to do is just walk around the Mesilla Valley. You can go right down that lateral right there, cut down that lateral and go right down the back lateral up once you get past Maine to Alameda and go right down to the Thomas Brannigan Memorial Library. We did that every day for about 4 or 5 years because I had no internet at home to go and put videos online to try to stop human trafficking of little girls and boys at the Mexican border. Yeah. So, that was very Eric Carmen all by myself. That was not a good feeling. It was a horrible feeling. And then it really pissed me off when Jim Caviezel and Mel Gibson and Mark Wahlberg made that propaganda movie afterwards. Like, you're not going to stand for the Lord's Prayer. Oh, go apocalypto your passion. I got your Aramaic right here. Fuck you and fuck your little dog too. Go order a Wahlburger. Fuck. It makes you really grouchy. Oh, yeah. When you're an intelligent, passionate person who understands the true passion of Christ because you are the continuation of the life of Christ, you get grumpy. Yeah, God, what a bunch of fucking assholes. Yeah, they are. Well, at least David Rockefeller, scientifically sticked it and fricked it and studied it beyond any reasonable doubts. It was proved beyond any reasonable doubts. So, at least this time, so lady, please, I'm praying now that this time when I fulfill your needs, you won't up and leave me, even though I'll let you come back. Are you really ready for love, Earl? Yes, so first thing I'm gonna do when all this goes global is get in touch with I'll let Patrick get in touch with me. He has the number and he has all stuff. So the first one I'm gonna do is get in touch with Susie Bear and the kids and see how they're doing. And then I'll grab her and I'll tie her up and I'll put her on the railroad track. No, I'm just kidding around. That's a joke, you guys. Along came Nate. Long came lanky, stanky Nate. I used to say that to her. Check her little ego. She was cute. But no, then I'll just check and see how she's doing. Give her a kiss on the forehead. Tell her, she's my Susie Bear, be bear. She's my Susie Bear, be bear. My little Susie Bear, she's cute right there. And then she'll say, stop it. It's like, no, this is too fun. I'm sorry. I'm going to do it with all of you. Little Ray Ray Shane, she's my Sherry Rain today. Plym and Kate are going to be great with it. Dad, it's Dorky Dad. Yes. Aimee and Natalie are going to be like, don't treat us like Emily and Kate. Hey, Susie. Everybody's going to sing Susie Bear and Ray Susie Bear. They're cute and they have the hair bear bunch hair. It'll be fun. Come Saturday morning, I'm going away with my Plym. Just I and my Plym and our friends will wear our Saturday things and our rings. I'm not wearing any rings. What's your Saturday things? I was sitting there filling up the bird feeder thing and all that stuff. He's like, Um, uh, you know, I'm a well-known person throughout history, and it's not because I'm such a snappy dresser. No, Walmart sweats and Walmart tees fit right in Arkansas, right? What you wearing? My Walmart sweats and my Walmart tee. Are you too? All right. Pretty comfortable. Well, it's been overcast today, so it ain't too hot, and I'm climbing up on the roof to do some lighting and some air conditioning fixing. So I figure instead of wearing my shorts, I'd wear my sweats. So that's what I'm doing. How y'all doing? You want your tea sweetened or unsweetened? Pig suey, and don't forget to root for the Red Wolves. Well, we've got a bank stadium. We need your money. Oh, goddamn, we're stupid again. Shh! Don't use the Lord's name in vain. I didn't. Well, but you can't say, I know you can't say goddamn, I understand that, but I'm being ignorant because we have a bank stadium. What the fuck? I hear Little Rock calling. Homesick tears falling. I've been away from a Little Rock too long. Gonna have a burning mind when I cross that Arkansas line. I hear little. I don't have that on my MP3. I don't know who sings it. I think I have Ferlin Huskies. On the wings of a snow-white dove. Yeah, that limerick. Yeah, I like it. It's cute. My favorite, everybody knows Earl's favorite Arkansonian Teutonian is this time the girl is gonna stay. This time the Earl's gonna stay for more than just a day. Anybody else? I love B.J. Thomas, man. Raindrops keep falling on my head. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know. The blues they send to greet me won't defeat me. It's a back right tone here. It won't be long, because you can tell by the music. It's got that back rag. Boom, ba-doom, boom, boom. Each time the doorbell rings, I still run. I'm not making fun of her. I had a huge crush on her. I really like her husband too. Yeah, he's really cool. Yeah, I like Bill and Marilyn. Yeah, they're one of my favorites. Okay, monkey butts, up and away. Okay, peace. Well, just if you're a complete asshole, hang in there. If you're not a complete asshole, Lord's Prayer. Wake up, Lord's Prayer. Drink Lord's Prayer. Eat Lord's Prayer, sleep Lord's Prayer. Behind me, Satan. There that bitch wants to be. And the devil, asses and elbows every time I come walking by. Want to go to the library? Yeah, let's go save the kids from these perverts. Okay, can do. Little picture of Kate and Natty. Pim, I love you, Pim. Chuji. And cake is the crumb, and crumb is the cake. Crummy, crummy cake. Okay, guys, I love you. All right, peace, man.